Chapter 6 Phlebotomy. Arcadius stared at the dirty tent cloth above him, as if trying to catch a glimpse of those realms beyond his pain. He must have already crossed part of the threshold, for the pain was less than the day before, or however long ago that distant past might have been. He no longer felt his legs and arms, though he could still vaguely perceive their outlines through the murky veil over his eyes. Only in his chest did he still feel the sharp pain that tore through him with each coughing fit, as if rough hands were wringing out his lungs, just like now. A nurse supported him. Her eyes, dulled by too much suffering crammed into too few years of life, looked past him. She did her duty, but although still physically healthy, there was hardly more life in her than in the sickly bodies populating the infirmary. The water she gave Arcadius to soothe him was immediately vomited back up, as the ghostly hands released his lungs and now squeezed his stomach. He was unaware of the commotion outside the infirmary, and the nurse only glanced warily at the entrance. "Let me see him," Joseph shouted at the towering guard. "As long as you can still stand, you have no business in here," the guard retorted. "Now get back to work." "If I had one of those amulets, you wouldn't be so high and mighty," Joseph snapped. The guard narrowed his eyes and remained silent. "Yeah, nothing to say now, huh? Who hauls the Rubicor so you can dip your amulets in it? Who poisons their bodies so you can feel powerful? My brother is dying." He pulled back his roughly woven sleeve, showing the guard the fine scarlet veins that covered his arm and Arcadius' entire body. "And I'll soon follow him, so let me see him." "Get back to work before I send you to the afterlife ahead of him," the guard hissed through his teeth. But Joseph didn't move. Only when he saw a deep red robe out of the corner of his eye did he turn away. "You! This is your fault! You and that cursed spring!" He strode towards the alchemist. "You're devils in human form, drinking unharmed what's killing us. You monsters!" He swung to strike, and was soon sent flying through the air. The force of his impact against the wooden palisades made him cough up blood and life. The guard, still poised from his strike, stood beside the alchemist. The amulet around his neck glowed scarlet through the links of his chainmail. "Take him and his brother to the lab," the alchemist ordered in a rough voice, turning away.